It is. I don't know. What is today's date? The 23rd,
25th.
25th of August.
25th.
As per
23.
the videos that I made before about getting arrested, having the cops uh, stomp on our rights, I love the guy that commented. He said, "Oh yeah, criminals saying I don't answer questions."
What?
Hey, douchebag, uh, and everybody else. There's douchebag, and then there's other people. Um, that case, they never filed anything. It's just they never tried to. They never tried to arrest me correctly. They just were sending a message from, I suspect, Sheriff-elect James Fryhoff of the Ventura County Shitheads Department, uh, and Jason Havelka, the homeless liaison, because they didn't never read me my rights. They never booked me, took fingerprints, took a picture. They didn't do a lot of things correct. And so if this had gone to court, they would have lost miserably and then still been liable. Now that they were just sending a message, they have conveniently tried to erase all evidence of their transgressions. So that guy that said, "Oh, criminals! Hey, how about go blow yourself?"
They are criminals.
Yeah, that's true. It was criminals. It was the cops being criminals. So the final upshot is that we're left with a quandary about how we're going to proceed against them. But yeah, they just do that shit. So you can look on the videos. It doesn't even matter whether we ever sue them and win anything, or whether they were to put me in life prison. It doesn't matter. Well, it does, actually. If they had a legitimate, quasi-legitimate cause, then you could almost say these unconstitutional travesties could be sort of mitigated. But when they don't even try to file the case or nothing, it's just a bunch of guys with guns swarming up, taking shit, dragging my old lady out. I'm sorry, let me see. When you pull someone out of a car, that's carjacking. And then when you handcuff them, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, isn't it more than 5 feet that you move the body? That's kidnapping. So these are serious felonies that they're going to walk on anyway. But, I mean, and then they kidnap me, and then, yeah, the false imprisonment. I mean, there's just a whole... Now, if we were anybody else, these things would not be let go, and we would have a lawyer who was hungry for money, who would be up their freaking culo.
That's the first time.
But apparently, being homeless, you are not allowed to have legal representation. You don't have to get any rights.
Yeah, they can do whatever.
Well, we'll do it ourselves. Okay, crazy, drug addicted, homeless people. Okay, well, whatever. But I'm pretty sure I know how to dot my I's and cross my T's. I know how to read and I can write. So if I have to fucking learn a law degree in about a week and a half just so that I can sue these punks, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm tired of putting up with the bullshit. And they're not... This whole thing is about trying to create a pattern on paper of that we are mentally unstable, and we need to be locked up for
that's bullshit. We don't
safety of the public safety and for our own. Where they want to establish conservatorship and stick me in a Tascadero forever. Not going to happen. Because, for one thing, even if you do, I'll get the fuck out of there sooner or later. Believe that. It was a joke, but not a joke. What happens if you get stuck in a loony bin, but they give you a daily dose of your fucking wheel sapping bucket pills. But
Or
if you're an
Jack.
old dope fiend, they don't do much. It's just like, okay, I'll have that with coffee, and now it's gone. Okay, so the rest of the day I'm planning an escape from a hospital for criminal fucking dickheadedness. You know, I mean, this is where the country's gone. They're trying to put Trump in jail, which is insane. They're trying to put me in jail for
Which is
nothing. That's insane. I think Trump should pick me for his vice president because he could do the international, and I will smash on the domestic. Believe that. There needs to be an overhaul. Out of all the things that the left has done crazy, the one thing that I tend to agree with is fuck defunding the police. No fund the police.
That's right.
In our case, we
They're the
get
only
no
ones.
protection,
None.
no help at all from police, but we get plenty of harassment and injury and loss.
A lot of loss.
If we didn't have cops fucking with us, we would be what? Fine?
Yeah.
We're dealing with all the same shit that everybody else in society has. Oh, but if you don't have cops, you're going to have roving gangs of marauders.
No, you're not.
Well, I know there'll be at least one small 2-person roving gang marauding. It'll be me and her. But I'm not worried about the rest of the fucking... I've been to prison, you know. You got bad guys in there. And nobody was trying to save my ass then. Why the fuck?
Oh, no,
and besides, if you think about it, have you ever called a cop and he got there in time to save you
or stop
or
anything,
prevent
robbery,
anything
no.
like a death or anything? The only reason cops ever are recorded on tape doing a life-saving act is they happened upon it,
right.
And it was just so horrific that they couldn't turn away, or they would have been, reported for it.
Yeah.
So that's the bottom line. If we got rid of them, man, how much money would we save? And then when you talk about asset forfeiture to these punks, oh, you got your stuff by selling drugs. You have proof of that? No? Then fuck you, man.
And if you sold
off.
drugs, you'd have money, you'd have a place.
If we were such high-profile crooks, what do you think? We're playing the long con game, and we're out here posing for years at a time, getting sicker and sicker, so that we could lull someone into a false sense of security, and therefore, I mean, come on. Because if I had like a $1.47 or whatever, I would do whatever I could to get the fuck out of here.
They don't want to help you.
So anyway,
period.
We see a future payday. Let's ring the bell at the bar. Buy everybody around. Yoo-hoo!
I don't drink.
Yeah, well, she doesn't drink. We'll just punch her in the head.
Okay.